reactivity on the burning grease, what not to do. Show you how to cover it with a lid. It's self-explanatory. If it's a small enough fire, you can put the lid on it, which we will extinguish the fire after it's done. See how fast this thing takes off from simulated electrical. It takes about 30 seconds. If you have a Christmas tree fire in your house, you literally have probably a minute at the most to get out and call 911. I don't know if we're even at 30 seconds yet, but you can see what this does. Dry Christmas tree is devastating. It will kill you. And if you remember, we're still 5 minutes away by the time this is recorded. We're right about maybe a minute right now. This is going to be well established into your house. So it takes us 3 to 5 minutes to get to your house. So we're going to go ahead and extinguish it. But you got to remember, it wouldn't be this quick. Outward. We don't want to have that, obviously, because the kids come around the stove. We're going to heat up that oil.
All good? You good, Kevin? All right, good morning. I'm Captain Tony Bomarito, and on behalf of the Orange County Fire Authority and our partnering agencies, the Orange County Sheriff's Department, UCI Health, and Orange County Global Medical Center, I'd like to thank you for coming out this morning for our Holiday Safety Press event. The holiday season is well underway. It is important for the OCFA to get our safety message out. We want to remind our residents to be proactive and to avoid the dangers that are common during the holiday season. During this time of year, we tend to see higher incidences of cooking fires and home fires, but the holidays are filled with other hazards that we often overlook. We are currently running a 6-week holiday social media campaign highlighting some of these more common hazards. So today we'll be doing a live burn demonstration illustrating the potential fire dangers involved with cooking and dry Christmas trees. Before we get started with the demonstrations, we have some great speakers who are going to share the importance of this holiday safety message. Our speakers will be Deputy Chief of Operations for the Orange County Fire Authority, Dave Anderson, OCFA Education Supervisor, Alexa Pratt. The Orange County Sheriff's Department will be Sergeant Brian Sims. Speaking on behalf of UCI Health will be Dr. Victor Joe, Director of UCI Health Regional Burn Center, and representing Orange County Global Medical Center will be Dr. Andrea Dunkleman, Medical Director for the Orange County Burn Center.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Dave Anderson, and I'm a Deputy Chief with the Orange County Fire Authority overseeing emergency operations. According to the United States Fire Administration, the threat to fires in the home increases during the winter and holiday season. Each year, residential fires claim the lives of approximately 890 people, injure thousands, and results in billions of dollars in property loss. The number one cause of holiday fires and injuries is from cooking. These are the ranges or cooktops in ordinary homes, and they account for most cooking fires. And we see the greatest incidents both on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Another common source of holiday fires are candles. Candles are responsible for 11% of the fires in the month of December, and most candle fires start when they come in contact with something that can burn, such as furniture, mattresses, bedding, decorations, all these items too close to the candle. Although Christmas tree fires are not very common, when they do occur, they're very dangerous. On average, 1 in every 45 reported Christmas tree fires results in a fire death. Common causes of Christmas tree fires include electrical failure and wiring malfunctions, which we'll see here shortly, heat sources, which are placed too close to fireplaces, candles, and space heaters. To ensure a happy and safe holiday, the Orange County Fire Authority reminds you of the following precautionary tips. To prevent cooking fires, never leave unattended cooking. Make sure you stay in the kitchen while cooking and never leave a stove unattended. To prevent candle fires, keep candles at least 12 inches or 1 foot away from anything that can burn. Blow out all candles when you leave the room or go to bed. Avoid the use of candles in the bedroom or in sleeping areas. And never leave children alone in a room with a burning candle. To prevent Christmas tree fires, pick a tree with fresh green needles and keep it watered. Make sure your tree is at least 3 feet away from any heat source, such as fireplaces, space heaters, candles, and heating vents, and get rid of the tree after Christmas or when it dries out. And make sure your Christmas tree is not blocking an exit within your homes or business. In closing, the Orange County Fire Authority wishes all Orange County residents a safe and happy holiday. As with every season, have a working smoke alarm, test the alarms monthly, and have an escape plan once the fire alarm sounds. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexa Pratt, Community Relations and Education Supervisor. So you've just heard the most common causes of fires during the holiday. So the question is, what can you do to prepare your home and your family from these hazards and stay safe this holiday season? As Chief Anderson mentioned, cooking is a #1 cause of home fires. So when you're cooking, it's important to stay in the kitchen. If there is a fire on the stove, the best thing to do is place a lid over the pan and turn off the stove. Many people are injured because they moved the pan, tried to place it in the sink, or pour water over a grease fire. Never pour water over a grease fire. You'll see what happens a little later today. When decorating for the holidays, make sure you're using electrical equipment that is in good working condition. Check lights for broken, cracked sockets, frayed or bare wires, and replace any loose connections. Never plug more than 3 strings of lights into each other. And Christmas trees, as was mentioned, should be placed away from any heat sources. A dry tree is a fire hazard, so check the base daily to make sure it's filled with water. And the most important thing you can do to protect your family is have installed working smoke alarms in your home, and also have a home escape plan. Almost 2/3 of home fire deaths occur in homes with no working smoke alarms. So take the steps to be proactive and protect your family and your home this holiday season. For more information, more details on how to stay safe, you can go to OCFA.org. And also follow us on social media if you aren't already. We do have a holiday social media campaign that's currently running, and on there you will find holiday safety tips and other messages on how to protect your home this holiday season. Thank you.
Good morning. Once again, my name is Victor Joe. I'm the burn director for the UC Irvine Health Regional Burn Center. Now, I'd like to thank the Orange County Fire Authority and the Orange County Sheriffs, first of all, for what they do for us every day, but also for the opportunity to address you this morning. Burn injuries in the home are preventable. In the common commotion of preparing large holiday meals, it's important to slow down, be mindful, and take simple steps of caution to keep your family safe from an accidental burn injury. In the United States, the leading reported cause of home fires is cooking equipment, such as stoves. Scald burns from steam, tap water, or hot liquids are more common in children under 4 and the elderly. Many of these burns do occur in the kitchen. So what can you do to prevent these injuries? First, in the kitchen, establish a 3-foot radius, a child-free zone, if you will, perhaps even with brightly colored tape on the floor surrounding the stove if needed. Never place pots of hot liquid or food on the floor in order to cool them. Use oven mitts rather than towels to handle hot pots and pans. Use caution when cooking with grease. Keep the burner on low to medium settings and keep a pan lid close by. Do not pour water, as you've heard, on a grease fire. Use the pan's lid to smother the flames. Don't wear clothing with loose or large sleeves while cooking. And push hot items, including cups of hot coffee and tea, to the back of the countertops away from the reach of toddlers. It only takes a brief moment for them to pull that hot liquid onto themselves, causing a scald injury. Exercise caution in allowing children to help in preparing for meals, and be cognizant of their developmental capabilities and what they can safely do. We know that they're eager to help, especially during the holiday season. What about fireplaces? Gas fireplace doors can reach excessive temperatures as much as 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit. And serious burn injuries can occur from this hot glass and can happen in less than 1 second of contact. The doors themselves can remain hot for up to 1 hour after use. Closely supervise toddlers and young children around fireplaces and use safety gates. Glass doors alone won't protect them from burn injuries. Once again, thank you. And on behalf of the UC Irvine Health Burn Center and our team, we'd like to wish everyone a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season.
Hi, I'm Brian Sims from the Orange County Sheriff's Department. Thank you for having me here today. It's so important to be here with the Orange County Fire Authority public safety partners to remind Orange County residents of all the ways we need to focus on personal safety during the holidays. Across the United States, a new and deadly risk is on the rise in our streets and freeways. Impaired driving, especially drug-impaired driving, has emerged as a risk to the safety of our children, our families, friends, and neighbors. This is especially true during the holidays. Every holiday season, hundreds of lives are lost due to impaired drivers. Nationally, over the last 5 years, and between the week of Christmas and New Year's, an average of 300 people have died during these impaired crashes. Impairment is impairment. Whether alcohol, illicit drugs, medicine, or marijuana, the increased availability of marijuana products and increased use of opioids, as well as the illicit drugs like methamphetamines, all contribute to this deadly risk. Some drivers believe it's okay to drive when they're under the influence of drugs. The science says otherwise. Many drugs reduce a driver's ability to produce complex information, slow reaction times, and impaired judgment. It doesn't matter whether the impairment is caused by alcohol, drugs, or a combination. A driver who is impaired presents a safety on our roadways. The car we have here today is an unfortunate reminder of the sobering reality. This vehicle was involved in a 2011 collision where the subject was under the influence of drugs. He was driving in broad daylight in excess of 90 miles an hour on surface streets in the city of San Juan Capistrano. After sideswiping a vehicle and running a red light, the driver lost control, struck a curb, causing the vehicle to leave the roadway and flip down an embankment. While the driver was able to escape the vehicle, his friend was trapped and ultimately died after the vehicle caught fire. The suspect has since died while waiting for trial as a use of his drug use. While even more unfortunate is this is not unique. In 2018, the Orange County Sheriff's Department has investigated over 884 injury traffic collisions. Almost 100 of those have involved impairment of alcohol, drugs, or a combination. We've also had 27 fatalities this year. All public safety personnel here are encouraged Orange County residents to plan ahead, protect yourself and others this holiday season by always driving sober. Be honest with yourself and make a plan to get home without being behind the wheel if you're impaired. Designate a driver, take public transportation, use a ride-sharing service, or call a taxi or friend to pick you up. Never drive under the influence of any drugs or alcohol. Thank you.
Thank you to the OC Fire Authority for helping to keep us safe. I'm Dr. Andrea Dunkleman from the Orange County Burn Center. During the holiday season, cooking-related injuries quadruple compared to the rest of the year. These not only include fire injuries, but scald burns as well. Scald burns, including grease, hot tea, hot coffee, and soups, are the most common types of burns in children under the age of 4. Approximately 200,000 scald burns in children occur every single year. These scald burns can result in significant pain and suffering, as well as scarring, disfigurement, and long-term consequences. Adult supervision is the most important factor in preventing these injuries, as everyone else has said. I also recommend making sure to keep the pot handles away from the edge so the children cannot reach them, and never leave pots with food or liquids on the floor. And once again, adult supervision is key. Never leave a stove or oven unattended when children are around. If a scald burn injury does occur, it is important to remove the clothes immediately, apply room temperature water, and never apply ice or any other food or condiments or creams, and report immediately to the nearest burn center with burn care professionals. At the Orange County Burn Center, which is located in Orange County Global Medical Center, our team is dedicated to providing compassionate, comprehensive care to minimize pain and optimize functional and cosmetic outcome. Let's have a safe and happy holiday. Thank you.